Hello, Mr. President. We American people have another thought. In the last day or two, I heard you say something to the effect that the American people want Washington to budget the nation's money just like a household budget. Well, you finally spoke for me, but I'm not sure that you understand what the American home budget looks like. These Americans have prioritized their monthly expenditures. Let me give you an example of what they and I am doing now. They cover all of their necessities. And there's now an entirely different meaning for the word luxuries. Food, housing, gas, toiletries are necessities. New clothes, a visit to the dentist or the hairdresser, vacations, dinner out, movies, jewelry have become the luxury, not the necessity any longer. These Americans happily feed their children healthy oatmeal for breakfast and would not consider having the federal government feed them a school breakfast. They watch grocery carts full of extravagant food paid for by federal money pass through the checkout stands, knowing that they will eat humbly but pay for their choices. These Americans not only watch Treasury options, they listen carefully to all the costs that are mounting up every day to Americans. The news is full of foolish governmental expenditure, and we feel powerless to stop. Mr. President, do you know that these Americans actually count the cost of your frequent photo ops? I heard one disgruntled American speaking about a newsworthy trip that you made to the backyard of a family. While I expect that your press team saw this as beneficial, to the Americans I know who use their calculators, that was clearly a disaster. It was a disastrous use of Air Force One government employee time to accompany you on a mission that you could have done in your own office on a computer or a telephone. This kind of extravagance is unconscionable. It reveals a president totally out of touch with our budget and with the national stress over government spending. Speaking of trips or photo ops, these same Americans who pay attention to Treasury ops and use their calculators are also watching when the first family takes its lavish vacations, enjoys weekends off, and long hours at the golf course. They are appalled at the First Lady's abundance of paid staff and the numbers and types of trips she is taking. While we would love to love our first family and wish them well, we are all too focused on the cost to the American people of these lavish excursions at a time when we may be making careful budgeting decisions in order to go to miniature golf. Mr. President, these American people who you speak for are business owners who know that it takes a great deal more time and work now and to make at less money than they did 3 years ago. These business owners are painfully aware of the risks that they take every day and that they can be close to losing everything. They know